So I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but the Diaries of Agent Silent Death. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the review. So, if you guys want to know what I think about this DLC, if you've seen my last two reviews for the Wolfenstein DLC, you probably already know. This DLC follows Agent Silent Death. Her husband was murdered, and she's trying to find the people who did it. Your typical revenge story. I want to clarify that I love Wolfenstein 2. I thought Wolfenstein 2 was an amazing game. You know, one of the best games I played last year. Strong narrative. That goes for all the Wolfenstein games that I've played. Strong narrative. It's fun running and gunning enemies down. It's a blast. It really is. It's fun. But the thing is I feel like this DLC forces me to play in a stealthy manner. And I don't like that because when that happens, especially with a game like this, it's trial and error. I like for instance, there was a part of the game, part of this DLC, where I was playing it and I kept running and gunning enemies, and then they threw like 50 more. I ended up dying, and it's really hard for a game that's like this to play it and try to just stealth your way through it. It's hard to do that. As you can tell, I love running and gunning in this game because I think the gameplay in this is just phenomenal. I honestly, this is one of the best first-person shooters in terms of gameplay that I've ever played. It's so smooth, it's so satisfying. The guns have this nice, beefy feeling to them. The dual wielding is awesome. Even though I don't use it that much, it's still it's super fun to use. And it's just really disappointing that the DLC has such a bland narrative. And when you get to all these climactic scenes and towards the end of every mission, it's so anticlimactic that you go from like an 8 to a 0, definitely not a 10, but an 8 to a 0. You get done killing all these enemies and then poof, it's over. Everything's done with. Um, I feel like they're setting each one of these characters up for the next game, which if that is the case, I guess that does justify the DLC. But I can't get any enjoyment out of them. I will say I love the comic book cutscene stuff in it. I think that's awesome. I think they really done a great job. I think that was actually a really good, cool idea. You know, it added something new, but it still I don't feel like these DLCs justify the $10 price tag. I think it's $10. I think the season pass was 20 to 25 bucks. I've played DLCs that are 10 bucks, and I get a lot more out of them. You know, it's I get a lot more out of other $10 DLCs than I would this. I think you can beat this in 45 minutes, if that. You know, it's there's not really much to do. It's all repetitive. You would probably have more fun playing Wolfenstein 2 through another time if you've only beat it once to get to try out the special abilities and stuff. I feel like you would have more fun doing that. Um, like I said, I don't really like these DLCs. I gave it a chance. I wanted to give it a chance because I don't remember Wolfenstein ever releasing DLC like this besides the Old Blood. But that was like a standalone type of thing. So I wanted to give it a chance. They didn't add any new weapons in this or anything, and you're seeing all these locations. They all look the same. But I think they added a new enemy type. I think it's like it works like a dog, but it just pushes you around and throws you into shit. It's more annoying than it is cool. But there's really nothing they really added nothing else new to this DLC whatsoever. But my final verdict for this, I'll give it a 6 out of a 10. I don't know if that's better or worse than the last one, but that's just how that's in terms of score, that's what I'm feeling. Um, if you want to give it a chance, by all means do it. You might like it, but I don't know. I can't seem to get into it. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, maybe subscribe. I have a lot more reviews coming in the future. Also, you can follow me on my other social media. The link will be down in the description. You can also check out my first ever novel, I Wish I Never Knew Volume 1. Link will be down in the description. And you can also pre-order Volume 2 on Amazon if you really like the first one. But anyway, guys, if you guys are playing this DLC right now, I hope you enjoy it. I really do. I hope you enjoy it more than I did. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.